against the Los Angeles Chargers and the San Francisco 49ers. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. And we are underway here in Silicon Valley. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And a good start on the ground. He gets 8 on the game's opener.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's second and 1. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find out the...
Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Niners are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it, so we're able to move forward.
A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
Quarterback's having a hard time establishing any sort of rhythm here early against this defense. He fails to connect on the first down pass. They give him another opportunity through the air on second, and it gets even worse. If they can't protect the quarterback and they can't get him some easy completions, it just makes everything for this play caller that much more difficult.
And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
At their own 27-yard line.
Hey, go line. Set.
Herbert now on first down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. That is a big play for L.A. 38 yards. From the 35, it's first and 10.
And the Chargers first down.
Now a give up the middle. And there's some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Here's second and 2. From the gun, it's Herbert. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Glad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it'll be third down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. Fourth down coming up. So now, fourth down, and Cameron Dicker is on for the Chargers. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Chargers will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. That is a big gain for the 49ers. It's a gain of 49.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. That's over the middle and intercepted. So we're going to have it here. Get it at their own 37-yard line.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Nick Bosa getting home to drop him. He's up to a dozen sacks now on the year. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert it.
That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down.
J.K. Scott in punt formation.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. To throw on first down is Purdy. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time, and it'll bring up second down.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Niners first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
On second down, Purdy. He'll look. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And this is recovered by the Chargers.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs...
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Rashawn Gary in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
On the stop. A gain of 2 on the play. And this is third down.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Forced out wide. And that'll wind up incomplete. 0-0 on the clock. The first quarter has come to an end. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. The Chargers out to the early lead. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Here's J.K. Scott now. He's on for the second time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line.
12-yard line.
Purdy on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Second down and 10.
A play fake. Now it's Purdy. And he'll air one out. That is brought in. Inside the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 87 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allows the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This one taken at the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
That's caught. It's Lambert Smith, and they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll come up here, first and 10.
The Chargers, first down. It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Chargers.
Throwing, Herbert. He's got his tight end, Alonde Gadsden the second. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it. Now a run on first down. It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Touchdown, L.A. That touchdown number 23 for him on the season. Dicker good with the extra point. And the Chargers are on top. It's now 10-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return is Ricky Pearsall. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. Quick throw, taken in, and they're going to mark him down up past the 35. That was good for a dozen. And a very quick first down. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. A give from McCaffrey running right. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On play action, here's Purdy. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Tui Pelotu. He's in there to drop him, and it leads to 4th down. And this one doesn't do a whole lot. It's out of bounds, short of midfield.
At the 49ers' 48-yard line.
Go. 10.
On 1st down, Herbert. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. Here's the punter now, as he's on to punt for the Chargers. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
26-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Purdy. That's into traffic, but taken in. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. That's caught. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, 49ers.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. The Niners use the first of their timeouts. The clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter.
38-yard line.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
It's it.
To the right side, this is McCaffrey. And he'll manage to bring this down to about the 37. Tuli Tuipulotu there for the tackle.
1 yard gain.
Here's a second and 9.
At the Chargers' 37-yard line.
18! What's up? 21. Yellow.
Throwing is Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle on the right side. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Get set.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That is caught at the 3. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Now timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
First down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's first and goal. McCaffrey trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
The Chargers, 2
Well, after being stopped for no gain on first down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. Second and goal from the 2, what do you do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till third down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on second and goal.
Couple sergeants and lieutenants where they get back. This revolution been televised. I fell through with the knickknacks. Hey, yo, get your chili up. Yeah, I admit that. Hey, black out. If they act out. Yeah, I did that. Hey, what's up, dog? I hit him.
They'll try it again from the 2. Second and goal. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. It's his third touchdown catch this year.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion. I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This returnable with Reed. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
Niners take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First and 10. Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
So, from the 26-yard line, here is 2nd and 5. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
9 yards. And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
What's up, you not?
From the gun, it's Purdy. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Get set. Get.
Again, it's Purdy. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Third and long. Here's Purdy. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Set. 21. Set.
Up the middle they go. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. 17 yards on that connection. First down, L.A.
And the Chargers first down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get about 5.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. It's a gain of
2nd and 5.
brings up 2nd and 5.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Shotgun now for Herbert. Rolling right. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Nick Bosa. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down.
Cameron Dicker on for the field goal.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chargers are back within a point. It's 14-13.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
first down throw for Purdy. That's down the field and intercepted. Picked off by Kendall Fuller. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. That's to the right side, and incomplete.
Well defended there. Quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now Herbert. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack. That might take them out of field goal range.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
That's going to hit and continue out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Get set. Up.
Throwing on 1st down is Purdy. His throw left side is complete. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's complete to Kittle, the tight end. That is 14 for the 2nd time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a 1st down. 2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. Now Purdy. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. They'll throw again with Purdy. His receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Watch out! Yellow. F left. Stop!
On play action, here's Purdy. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, 49ers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, that's the way to handle it. Up 1, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when their best was needed. Being able to extend this lead late in the 4th quarter, they've got to be feeling pretty good about where things stand to close this game out.
The extra point is up and through. And the 49ers extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. We'll start at the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Balin Tiger. Balin.
His drive will start on the ground. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down. Right back to him on first down. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. 22 yards to pick up there. It's good for a Charger first down.
First and 10 at the 25.
To throw, it's Herbert. That is brought in at the 10. And he will get into the end zone. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, but that's a 2-part story? Part 1 taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a one-score game. They need this 2-point conversion here to tie it up.
That's incomplete. Oh, they were going for the conversion to get this thing even. Instead, it will remain a 2-point game. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off. Pearsall going to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Watch out! 21.
Purdy on first down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
This guy's like a man amongst boys right now out here, Mike, and you just don't see these sort of dominant performances on the NFL level very often. I mean, whether they got to double team him or keep sliding the protection to him, I don't care what they got to do. Someone has to block this guy because he's completely destroying the entire game.
Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on second down. That big chunk brings them from second and long to now at least third and manageable.
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kendall Fuller. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone. Here's Herbert. And he'll take it on in. Oronde Gadsden. Touchdown Chargers. Point after now from Dicker.
Cameron Dicker for the extra point.
His kick is good. And the Chargers will up the lead to 5.
46, 41.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Pearsall going to return it. Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
Niners take over first and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Get set. Yellow.
On first and 10, Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Pick up a 6.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Yellow. 53. Yellow.
Purdy now on second down. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
You look middle. He's got his man complete. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
And of all the sacks they have had in this game, Mike, that's the biggest one yet. That is a big-time play. You know what they say? Sacks end games, and that might have been it right there.
Here comes second down.
70 Lions.
Throwing, Jones. Short one there, caught by Kittle. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
79 Broncos. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Hurt.
Jones to throw on 3rd and 1. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Ready up. Dragon 60. Come on. Set. Cap Warrior 70. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
Shotgun now for Jones. Quick throw here is complete. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
19 Lions. 70. 70 Let's go.
Again, it's Jones. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. So now, an extra point really doesn't help that much. He'll try to go for 2 and make the difference 3.
For the 2-point conversion.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Again, they'll throw with Jones. And that is incomplete. They get the touchdown, take the lead, but it remains a 1-point game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. Here is 1st and 10.
Kappa.
From the gun, it's Herbert. He'll find his man, Lambert Smith. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
A gain of 33 yards on the
Shotgun now for Herbert.
Los Angeles.
And he just away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They'll come up now for second down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late. A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Crowd right. Cap. Whoa. Ready.
They'll go for it. It's Herbert. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. The comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over.
Every team practices 2-minute offense, end-of-game situation, and the chunk plays are really the drive starters. So now not only do they get the big completion, they bring up a fresh set of downs. Reminder, they still have 2 timeouts, plenty of time to go down and try to win this game.
So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. They finished the season on a high note. So now they'll have the week off as the #1 seed. Get back to it in 2 weeks for the divisional round of the playoffs. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
Nice.